day everyone, welcome to our class today. So today we are going to be talking about Photoshop. We are going to be introducing Photoshop. So the first thing we are going to be saying about how the tools work, the interface of Photoshop, and all this is the menu bar in Photoshop. These are the tools in Photoshop. So this is the palette in Photoshop. So let's get started. To open a file in Photoshop, to open a project in Photoshop, you go to File, then New, and Create. So now we have our project. Also, you can press Ctrl N on your keyboard, and it's going to do the same. The same thing. It does the same thing. So now let's introduce ourselves to the tools in Photoshop. But before then, what are the things we have on menu bar? We have File, we have Edit, we have Image, Layer, Subject, Select, Filter, 3D, View, Plugins, Window, and Help. Our tools, we have Move Tool to move any layer that we want to move in Photoshop. We have our Marquee Tool, Rectangular Marquee Tool, the Elliptical Marquee Tool, and it works the same way but different function. The Rectangular Marquee Tool is like this, as we know, rectangle. So the Elliptical, round, but you can also do it the way you want the shape. So now let's go to this. You can also select with this lasso tool. This is it. You draw. It's used for selecting. You draw. So polygonal lasso tool, from one angle to another, from one point to another. So quick selection tool if you want to select something quickly. Quick selection tool, object selection tool, the crop tool here to crop images. Also, this is eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool is used to pick color. Do you understand? So if you want to pick any color of our choice without selecting, trying to go and select, you can just come here and pick any color that you want to pick, and boom, it's going to do that. Here is a spot healing brush. We are going to be showing us how to use all these tools. Spot healing brush. This is healing brush. This is patch tool. You can see the demo there, how they are used. And this is pencil tool. This is clone stamp. This is eraser tool. This is gradient tool. This is blur tool. We also have small tool here. So this is dodge. We also have burn sponge tool here. This is text horizontal, text vertical. We also have pen tool here. Pen tool, you can draw with our pen tool. But due to the fact that the fill is white, that's the reason why it's not showing. Or if you change the fill, now you can see you can also divide the colors. So that's not where we're going. Now let's delete this shape. We have our other tools here. We have our other tools. We have edit toolbar, single column marquee tool, single row marquee tool, slice select tool. We have a lot of tools here: mixer brush, color replacement tool, rectangular tool, ellipse tool, polygonal tool for drawing. So now we are not drawing. So these are other functions for, and the function is different from other. The interface is different from other years, from the previous years. So as a photographer, we deal with pictures, but before dealing with pictures, you have to know all these functions. You have to study all these functions. Because of this course, we are not going to be talking about all these functions, because our video is already getting long. So to open an image, you go to File, as we did the other time, then open. Then we open any image that we want to open, like this. You can open any image. It's going to open in another tab, in another in another canvas. I don't know why my system is slow. Okay, you can see it opens in another canvas. We call this canvas in Photoshop. We call this canvas. So what we are going to be showing ourselves is, okay, we have only one background. We have the background. Let's duplicate that. Sorry. To duplicate layer in Photoshop, you press Ctrl J. To undo, you press Ctrl Z. In case you want to duplicate it without, maybe you've not memorized the shortcuts, you right click on the background and then you duplicate layer. It's going to duplicate. What do you want to call it? Duplicate copy, background copy. Press OK, and it's going to duplicate. Or you can undo again, come here and drag down here to this plus, and it duplicates. You can see we have a lot of ways to do our things in Photoshop. So the reason why I duplicated that is for us to know the uses of these, the use of these tools. Move to here. You can see that it's already selected the layer, because we have the background layer already, but this is a copy layer. If you move that, you already see the background. So let's undo that. I'm only showing us how all these things works. This is rectangular marquee tool. When we want to use it, okay, we select it like this. Maybe we want to delete only the selected area, then we go to Ctrl J. That is duplicate, something we use for duplicate. Then we use Ctrl J, and it's going to cut out only the selected area. Ctrl J, and this is it. You can see it itself now. So delete that, and the same thing for elliptical marquee tool. So the same thing, you can also Ctrl J, delete, and that is going to cut out only the selected part. But one thing is, as you select here like this, you can also invert the selection by saying, okay, this selected part, I don't want it to show again. Right click and select inverse. It's going to select the other parts you will not select. So you press Ctrl J, and you can see the selected part has been deleted. has been deleted. So to do that on without having to press it on your system, you can without having to press it. So to do that with short code, you press Shift F7 and it select inverse. Do you get now? So let's deselect that. So this is another selection tool, lasso tool. Lasso tool is used to draw around anywhere that we want to select. You draw around the selected area, the area you want to select. Do you understand? Okay, this is the area I want to select. It's already selected that. So select polygonal lasso tool. Just draw around too, but it works differently from other tool. You can see you only press that from one point to another. You don't have to draw. So you don't have to draw. This is quick selection tool. Maybe you want to select only the eye, only the face of the baby you select, or all the body. You can select that. It selects for you quickly, and that is the reason why they call it quick selection tool. Object selection tool. When object selection tool is selected, just go to the object, to the subject. So it's going to select the subject automatically for you. I don't know the reason why my system is kind of slow. It's still rolling. I think this system has been working so much. That's the reason why it's kind of slow. You can see, okay. So basically, that's how it works. You can see now. It selects that automatically. It selects the baby automatically. It's just going to be like, it might not be how am I going to say it? It might not be perfect. Definitely, it's not going to be perfect. So you just have to do little adjustments to it. So that's not where we're going. We still have a lot of things to do. This is crop tool. Okay, how do you want to crop your picture? Is it vertically or horizontally? You can change this. You can see the ratio 4:5. I think the ratio of this picture is 5:7. Sorry. Is it 4:5? I don't think it's 4:5. It should be 5:7. Okay, let me change that. Oh, sorry, it's 4:5. It's 4:5. So you can see, you can crop your picture anyhow you want it and select the ratio that you want your picture to be. Is it by square, 4:5, 5:7, 2:3, 16:9, or maybe you want to do frame, 12:16, anyhow you want it. You just come here and input the digits that you want. So now, about this tool, eyedropper tool that I told you. Now let's select a picture. A color, without having to go and select it here. Just come here and select it. You can see, select the color automatically. It selects the color automatically. Any color that you want to pick. So this is spot healing brush. There's no spots here. I don't think I have any spots on this baby's face. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's take this as a spot. When you click this, it's going to fill that because, okay, I think it's too big. Contents are where is selected, so it's going to Photoshop is going to do the job for us by selecting the next available texture that is supposed to be there and fill that in. And this is selection, healing brush, healing brush. And the difference between spot healing brush and healing brush is that when you are working with healing brush, okay, let me press this. It's going to bring this. So before using healing brush, you just have to press Alt and then select the area you want to copy, and then you can see, just select. I think it's even better on Photoshop 2024. It's not like this before. It doesn't work like this. I think it's already working like a clone stamp here. So this patch tool, as it is shown in the demo here, if you want to change something, maybe you want to remove this, you can change you can see that. That's how to remove something in Photoshop and removed. So all these are not necessary. Brush tool, we use brush tool with the color, the foreground color. When we use brush, it is going to give us the foreground color, like we are brushing, normal brushing. That doesn't, I don't think we need all that. And this is clone stamp. I think I told you that clone stamp works like healing brush. I'm sorry, the healing brush is working like the clone stamp these days. So clone stamp adjusts automatically. You can see it's following the brush. So this is eraser brush. Eraser tool. Okay, now thank God this is background copy. Now let's say we want to erase a part from the background. You can just erase. When you can see it has already been erased. Oh, sorry, it's still on clone stamp. I'm very sorry. So this is eraser tool. When we erase all this, it's not going to show again. That means we are already deleting this from the background copy, but it's still there on the background. But you can see the difference. You can see that something has been erased. So that's how that works. Let me undo that. Undo that. Okay. So this is gradient 2. We have a lot of gradients here. This is used for tone. For my tone, we have basic colors, basic gradients, black and white. Let me select that, and if I come here, you can see how gradient works. But I think it's too big, so let me just undo that. I don't think we need all this. I'm just showing you how it works. And this is the blur tool. If you want to blur somewhere, this is the sharpen tool. This text tool. Maybe you want to text vertically or horizontally in Photoshop. And this is And this is remove tool. Maybe you want to remove something It can be used. Maybe you are trying to edit a picture, a group picture, where you want to remove a subject from the picture. So that is how that works. We cannot touch every aspect on this. You cannot touch everything on here because Our video is already getting long, and people tend not to watch videos that are too long. So we are going to stop here. If time permits, we are still going to continue. Uh, we are still going to continue and show us more about what we can do in Photoshop. See, Photoshop is a very complex uh, tool. It's something that is very complex. You cannot know Photoshop in a day, you cannot know it in a month, you cannot know it in a year, you cannot finish everything, because every time everything is improving, including Photoshop. You can do a lot of things in Photoshop, and have a go get a lot of results in Photoshop. You can see because I just clicked this, it just changed the preset, and that is wonderful. Wonderful. Photoshop 2024 is wonderful. So if you really think that you would like to know more about photography, Photoshop, editing, retouching, you can check out other courses online, and I will definitely give you the best experience. Thank you.